So, നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ radiation resistance of short dipole and half wave dipole. Okay. Radiation resistance of short dipole and half wave dipole. അപ്പം നമ്മൾ ഇന്നലെ എന്താ പറഞ്ഞത്? Yesterday we have discussed about what the field, okay, the field of what? A short dipole and a half wave dipole. So the field is basically the magnetic field, okay. The field is the magnetic field, okay. So we got the magnetic field component H5 from those equations, okay. Next, what is the thing? Next, radiation resistance of short dipole, okay. We are discussing about various properties. So next one is radiation resistance of what? Of the same thing, of short dipole and half wave dipole. So radiation resistance of short dipole and half wave dipole, in the sense, the elementary dipole. So basic dipole is what? Elementary dipole is also called a doublet, okay. Basic dipole or elementary dipole is also termed as doublet. So how this antenna is formed? How our actual antenna is formed? The actual antenna is considered as the summation of a large number of such doublets in series. Yesterday I told you this antenna can be considered as the summation of a large number of doublets in series. Large number of doublets in series. So that is the actual antenna. So it is considered as a summation of a large number of doublets in series. So how can we represent the radiation pattern? The radiation pattern of the antenna is a graphical representation of the RF energy. So as we have learned earlier, radiation pattern is nothing but the graphical representation of what? RF energy, radio frequency energy, from what? The antenna, radiated from the antenna. This is antenna and it is radiating RF energy in all directions, and the graphical representation of the RF energy radiated all around the antenna in space is what? The radiation pattern. So we draw the radiation pattern by treating what? We draw the radiation pattern by treating the dipole at the center of the spherical coordinate system. We draw the radiation pattern by treating the dipole at the center of the spherical coordinate system. So the dipole is taken at the center of the spherical coordinate system. This is the spherical coordinate system. So the dipole is taken at the center of the spherical coordinate system. Likewise, we are taking the radiation pattern, okay. So we are now discussing about the radiation resistance of short dipole and half wave dipole. So certain basic things you need to study. So first basic thing is the elementary dipole, or the what? Or the unit. Elementary means the basic dipole is what? It is also called what? A doublet, okay, a doublet. So we can build the actual antenna. The actual antenna is usually built by what? By a summation of such doublets in series. By a summation of such doublets in series. And the radiation pattern is nothing but the graphical representation of what? Of radio frequency energy radiated from what? Radiated from the antenna in all directions. And we treat what? We take a special case. We treat by taking the dipole or the shortwave dipole, half-wave dipole at the center of the spherical coordinate system. That is how we are getting what? This radiation pattern. Okay, radiation pattern. So an imaginary current element, as we all know, an imaginary current element is not a practical antenna. Imagine we are taking imaginary element. Okay, so it is only useful for theoretical work only. So what a practical antenna is? Practical elementary dipole is what? A center fed. Okay, I have told you a center fed. The input is given at the center. Okay, the AC signal is given at the center. The center fed antenna having a length that is very short in wavelength is the practical elementary dipole. So the input is given at the center and the length, okay, the antenna is having a very short length, which is very short when comparable to wavelength. Wavelength is what? In thousands of and in thousands range or but this antenna separation distance is only a few meters and all. So it is very short. So what? The dipole is what? A center fed antenna having a length that is very short in wavelength is a practical dipole. So practical elementary. So this only everything we are taking as what? Imaginary. So the practical elementary dipole is what? Practical elementary dipole is nothing but a center fed antenna. Center fed in the sense the input is given to the center of the antenna. Center fed antenna having a length that is very short. The length of the antenna is very short. In wavelength means it is not comparable to wavelength. It is not comparable to wavelength. It is very short. So it is the practical elementary dipole. So the current amplitude on such an antenna decreases uniformly. So this is the current source. So we actually get what? A current amplitude is there. So the current amplitude on such an antenna decreases uniformly. So how is the figure? This is the dipole. As I already told you, this is the elementary dipole. Dipole means two parts. Dipole, two poles. So this is one pole, this is another pole. So two poles, dipole. So this is current. Current is flowing through this direction. So it decreases. So here it is 0. At this end also it is 0. So maximum at what? Maximum at the center. Okay. Maximum at the center, because what? At the center we are feeding the input. So current amplitude is maximum at the center and decreases to 0 at the ends. So the current amplitude on such an antenna decreases uniformly. So this decreases what? Uniform decrease. Okay, decreases uniformly from a maximum at the center to 0 at the ends. So where is it maximum? At the center. So at this ends what? The current amplitude is what? 0. At the ends, the current amplitude is 0. Next, what? The short or practical dipole of length L will radiate only 1/4. So we are discussing about radiation resistance of short dipole and half wave dipole. So short dipole or practical dipole of length L will radiate only 1/4 as much as power as a current element of the same length. So we are considering a current element of the same length as this dipole. This is short dipole. We are considering a current element. Okay, a current element not so thin and not so short. This is lengthwise, this is similar, but not so thin as this dipole, current dipole. So this current element, is having what? This current element is having the same length, and we are giving the same input current I. Here we are giving input I. We are giving the same input current I here also. Then what happens? The short practical dipole of length L. Here also length L. The total length is L. So the short dipole of length L will radiate only 1/4. So the radiated power, the dipole's radiated power, the radiated power of the dipole is only what? Quarter, 1/4 of what? The radiated power of what? The current carrying element. The current element of the same length L, the current element of the same length L for the same input current I. So I said earlier it is center fed. No, center fed. But here it is a current carrying element. This is center fed, but this is current carrying element. So it's a basic difference. So this dipole's length is actually L, and also the current carrying element's length is also L. The current is I in this case. The current here also is I in this case. But what? The power radiated is only 1/4. The power radiated in the short wave dipole is only 1/4 than this current in the current element. Okay, current in the current element. The power radiated is only what? Power radiated is 1/4, 1/4 of what? The current element's power radiated. For the elementary dipole, the current I is uniform throughout its entire length. So this is an elementary dipole. So the current is uniform throughout the entire length. Okay. The current is uniform throughout the entire length. Because of what? It is very short. We can consider the current is uniform throughout the entire length. Because of what? Because the short dipole, as the name indicates itself, it is very short. So the current is itself is very uniform in the short dipole. The current is same in every point. In each and every point, the current is same because it is a very short dipole. So in case of the short dipole, the field strength at every point are reduced to 1/2. So in the case of short dipole, I said that the power radiated is 1/4. So the field strength is only half. The power radiated is 1/4, and the field strength is only half of the field strength of what? The current carrying element. In case of the short dipole, the field strength at every point are reduced to what? 1/2. Reduced to 1/2, and the power density will be reduced to what? 1/4. Power density will be reduced to 1/4. Hence what? So thus we are writing the equation for radiation resistance. So we are discussing about radiation resistance. So we told about the power radiated will be only 1/4 and the field strength will be only 1/2. Thus the radiation resistance of short wave, short dipole is 1. So therefore, since the power radiated is 1/4, the radiation resistance is also what? 1/4 of the current element of the same length, 1/4. So radiation resistance, short dipole is equal to what? 20 pi square L by lambda whole square. So this equation you memorize. This is the basic equation for the radiation resistance of short dipole. So only you remember that this is the basic equation and this is 1/4 of what? 1/4 of the radiation resistance of what? The current carrying element. So this is only 1/4 that of the current carrying element of the same length. And pi square, pi is what? 3.14. So pi square means approximately we take 3 square, 9, approximately 10 you take. So 20 into 10, we get what? Approximately 200 L by lambda the square. So this L is not comparable to lambda. We get a very small term. So the radiation resistance is this one. So RR, the radiation resistance of short dipole equal to 20 pi square L by lambda square. 20 pi square L by lambda square. You memorize equation and you say pi square convert is approximately 10, so 200 L by lambda whole square. So once more I will explain. So what is that? Radiation resistance of short dipole. So elementary dipole is also termed as what? Elementary dipole is also termed as a doublet. We can build the properties of what? An antenna by considering the actual antenna as what? As the summation of a large number of such doublets in series, such doublets in series. So radiation pattern of the antenna is what? A graphical representation of the radio frequency energy radiated from the antenna all around in space as if it is at the center of a spherical coordinate system. An imaginary current element is not a practical antenna, a center-fed antenna. Okay, a center-fed antenna having a length that is very short in wavelength is the practical elementary dipole. So practical dipole is nothing but a center-fed antenna. The input is given, the AC signal is given to the sender. The current amplitude on such an antenna decreases. So the current amplitude is what? Uniformly decreasing. The current is flowing like this. So the current amplitude is decreasing uniformly from a maximum. Where it is maximum? At the center, where it is 0 at the ends. At the ends it is 0. So it is uniformly decreasing from maximum to 0. Maximum at the center to 0 at the ends. So what is that? The short practical dipole of length L will radiate only 1/4. So this is short dipole. Okay. So it will radiate only 1/4 of the power as the current element of the same length. So this is current element. This is center fed what? Short dipole. This is current element and this is center fed short dipole. So this current element is having a power density. Likewise, this dipole also have this short dipole also having a current density. But what saying? It is the current density of what? The dipole is quarter of what? Is quarter of 1/4 of the current density of what? Current density of quarter of the current radiated of the element, current carrying element L, with of length L. So of the same length, here also length L, here also length L, here also current I, here also current carried is I. So we know that this is very short. This elementary dipole is very short. So what we can say? We can say that the current in the elementary dipole is uniform throughout its entire length. The current in the elementary dipole is uniform throughout its entire length. So what else we can say about the field strength? About the field strength, what we can say in case of the short dipole, the field strength at every point. So this is the dipole. So there will be a field around what? This dipole. There will be a field around this dipole. So what about the field strength at any point on around this dipole? At each and every point of the point around this dipole, what is the field strength? The field strength is only 1/2 of what? Here also there is a field around this current carrying element. So the field strength here is only 1/2 of the field strength at a point around it is a point taken around elsewhere in the around the current carrying conductor. Okay. So radiation density, power density. Okay, the power density will be what? 1/4. The field strength is 1/2. Likewise, the power density is what? 1/4. Hence, what? We can write the equation of radiation resistance. Hence, we write the equation of radiation resistance as what? 20 pi square L by lambda whole square. So this you just by heart the equation 20 pi square L by lambda whole square. So pi in the sense 3.14 square means approximately 10. So 20 in 10, 200 L by lambda whole square. This equation you just study. So the next one is monopole. So this is dipole, no? What is monopole? The same thing. These are two poles. But in the case of monopole, there is only what? One pole. In the case of monopole, there is only one pole. So this is basically radiation resistance of what? Radiation resistance of short dipole. So monopole, what is the radiation resistance? So this is the reflecting surface. We are taking a reflecting surface along, reflecting plane along with this monopole. This is monopole. So this is current I. So this is the direction of current. And this is height H. So what we can say? This was length L. This was length L. This is monopole. So monopole length is half of the distance of length of dipole. So what we can say? L equal to 2H. We can say that L equal to 2H. So what is equation? The monopole of height H or short vertical antenna. Okay, this is vertical antenna. This is short vertical antenna. This is vertical in direction. So it's mounted on a reflecting plane. This is the reflecting plane and it is mounted on a reflecting plane. It is fed with the same current, will produce the same field strength above the plane as does the dipole. So when sender fed, when it is given input, when sender fed, what will the monopole does? The monopole will produce the same field strength above the plane. Where is the field strength of this monopole? The monopole have its field strength above this plane. Below this plane, will there be any field strength? Because no pole, no. This is monopole. Here only there exists a pole. So above the plane, the radiation, the field strength, it is fed with the same current. So same current as we fed at the length at the length of the current carrying conductor. So the same field strength as what? Above the plane. So this is above the plane. The field strength experienced is above the plane. So above the plane, as does the what? As does a dipole of length L is equal to 2H with same input power. So here we are not considering this current carrying element. We are considering short dipole and what? Dipole and monopole. Okay, dipole and monopole. So when we are considering dipole, monopole, the field strength here is exactly what? The field strength at every point across the dipole. So the field strength was half compared to this. So this is what? Same. So this was what? Half. The field strength was half compared to this. And this is exactly what? Same. So that is the thing. So in case of a current carrying element, the field strength was there and the dipole field strength of length of the same length was only half. But the monopole on one side of the reflecting plane, what we get? We get the same field strength. We get the same field strength. So that is the equation. That's the thing. So, however, the short vertical antenna radiates only through the hemispherical surface. So, what do we get a spherical surface? For the field strength, do we get a spherical surface? No. We get only a hemispherical surface because only a half of the dipole, means monopole, half of the pole. Okay. So the short vertical antenna radiates only through the hemispherical surface above the plane. So the hemispherical surface, we are not getting this thing. We are getting only the hemispherical surface above the plane. So above the plane. So its radiated power is only half of the corresponding dipole. So this is dipole. So the radiated power was what? Half of this what? Current carrying element. The radiated power was half of this current carrying element here in the case of dipole. Here, in the case of monopole, radiated power is what? Half of this. That means half of the dipole. So here, half of the current carrying element. Here, half of, in the case of monopole, half of the dipole. So the power radiated, power radiated is half in the case of dipole when compared to a current carrying element of length L. And it is similarly half in the case of a monopole because only half of the pole, no. So a monopole also half of the power radiated in the case of than what? Half of the power radiated than the dipole, half of the dipole. So what will be the equation of radiation resistance of monopole? What is the height of the monopole? H. So I told you the height of the monopole is H and the length is equal to 2H of the dipole. The dipole was 2 poles, no. So the total length was L. So L is equal to twice the length of the monopole or 2 into H. So what will we get? Radiation resistance of monopole is what? Radiation resistance of monopole is equal to what? Is equal to 10 pi square. Okay, half. Look at here. The power we are based the radiation resistance is based upon the power. Okay, here half. So 20 pi square means what? 10 pi square L by lambda whole square, half of the power. So 20 means 10 pi square. In the case of monopole, it is 10 pi square. L by lambda whole square. So what is L? L we can replace by what? 2h. L is replaced by 2h. Twice the height of the monopole. So L square no, so 2h whole square. So 2 square 4. So we take it outside. So 40 pi square h by lambda whole square. Okay, 40 pi square h by lambda whole square. So what is pi? 3.14 and what is approximation? 400 h by lambda whole square. So this is the approximation. So what is radiation resistance of the monopole? Radiation resistance of the monopole is nothing but half of the radiation resistance of the short dipole. So short dipole, it was 20 pi square L by lambda square. So what is monopole radiation resistance? 10. 20 means 10 pi square L by lambda whole square. L is what? Twice the length of what? Monopole. So 2 into h. So h by lambda whole square we got. 2 square means 4. Taken outside 40 pi square. Pi is what? 3.14. So approximated as 10. So 400 pi by 400 h by lambda. 400 h in terms of the length. Okay, we are getting the radiation resistance of monopole in terms of what? In terms of the height of the monopole, in terms of the height or length of the monopole. So h by lambda the whole square. So this is the equation. So what is the equation? The monopole. So this is monopole. You need to remember one thing, the field strength. Okay, the field strength is what? Here the field strength was what? Here the field strength was half and here it is same. But the power radiated was what? Quarter, and this also what? Half. Power radiated is half. Okay. That point you remember. So this monopolar high touch of short vertical antenna. This is vertical antenna. So vertical antenna mounted on a reflecting plane. This is reflecting plane. So it is fed with the same current as the dipole. So it is fed with the same current. So it is center fed. Okay. It's not center fed, but it is fed with the same current as the dipole antenna. So it is fed with the same current, will produce what? The same field strength above the plane as just the dipole. So the field strength above the reflecting plane, above the what? Reflect a plane, above the plane. So it is a hemispherical surface, and above the plane it will experience the same field strength as what? As the dipole. But the field strength of dipole was what? Half of the field strength of the current carrying conductor. So the short vertical antenna radiates only through the hemispherical surface, and the radiated power is what? Half. Here the radiated power is half. The radiated power is half in the sense here in the conductor is only 1/4 of the radiated power. Here half of the radiated power in the case of monopole. So what is the corresponding radiation resistance equation? So this is H, the length of the monopole. So length of the monopole means length of dipole is what? Twice the length of monopole, which means L is equal to what? 2 into H. So what is the radiation resistance of monopole? 10 pi square. So this is half. I said earlier, this is half of the radiation resistance of short dipole. So 10 pi square L by lambda whole square, L is 2H. So 40 pi square H by lambda whole square, 400 H by lambda whole square. So this is the thing. So here you need to remember one thing. The short dipole is also known as doublet, and the antenna is what? We are approximating an antenna as what? The summation or series of what? Such doublets in series, which that's why we can approximate. That's why we are taking a single short dipole. So this is doublet. So why are we analyzing the features of a doublet? Why we are not considering antenna as a whole? We are not considering antenna as a whole because the short dipole itself is enough to analyze the properties of the antenna. Because of what? Because this short dipole is itself, when connected in series, will together make an antenna. So to study the properties of the antenna, we need only to study the properties of a short dipole, because exactly what happens, the short dipole in series will give, or in summation will give what? The antenna, actual antenna. So next, attendance. Attendance, roll number 1. Okay. Roll number 2.
Present, Miss.
3. 3. 4. 4. Absent.
Present, Miss.
Present ആണല്ലേ? Okay. 5. 6. 7. എല്ലാവരും എഴുതുന്ന സമയത്ത് റോൾ നമ്പേഴ്സ് എഴുതിക്കോ കേട്ടോ. റോൾ നമ്പേഴ്സ് കൂടി എഴുതിക്കോ. 7. 7. Absent. 8. Okay. 9. 9. 10. 10. 10 absent. 7, 10 absent. 11. 11. 11 absent. 12 present. 13 present. 14 present. 15 present. 16 present. 17 present. 18 present. 19 present. 20 present. So absent is 7, 7, 10, 11. ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? 7, 10, 11. 10 present അല്ലേ? Okay. So absent is 7, 10. 7, 10. Sorry, 7, 11. 7, 11. 10 present ആണ്. 7, 11. Okay. 7, 11. ഓക്കെ ആണേ. അപ്പം നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ബാക്കി എടുക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, ശരി.